The pallid sun kissed the horizon as Ephraim Price, the stalwart sentinel of truth, stepped onto the worn cobblestone streets of Windham, Maine. The scents of burnt amber and approaching winter intertwined with the bitter aroma of his morning coffee, its warmth a stark contrast to the crisp autumn air. The world around him painted a quaint picture, hiding the disquiet beneath a facade of New England charm. Ephraim was a mosaic of rugged persistence and gentle warmth, a sculpture chiseled by years spent in the crucible of poverty. Each wrinkle on his face, each strand of silver in his hair, were testament to the life he had weathered. Yet his eyes, the color of worn denim, bore an undying flame of curiosity and a disarming kindness. "Ephraim," greeted Sarah, the silver-haired waitress at the local diner, with a warm smile. "Did you hear about those rumors?" The mere whisper of intrigue was enough to set his journalistic instincts aflame. His weathered fingers twirled his well-used pen in anticipation. He nodded, silently inviting Sarah to reveal more. "Well," she began, leaning in and lowering her voice to a conspiratorial whisper, "they say there's some strange happenings at that Blackwell place. Odd noises at night, lights flickering. It ain't natural." He listened attentively, the gears of his mind churning. Blackwell Industries, a monolith in the global market, but here in Windham, a source of local employment and evidently concern. He knew then that he had found his next story, a riddle to solve, a truth to unveil. He thanked Sarah, leaving a generous tip, a habit nurtured from his own struggle with scarcity. As the day waned into a watercolor dusk, he found himself lost in the labyrinth of information. Fragments of hushed conversations, the nervous glances from Blackwell employees, and the enigmatic freight deliveries at the dead of night all coalesced into a mosaic of mystery. The rumors became a disquieting hum in the backdrop of the idyllic town, a tremor preceding a seismic shift. As the chronicler of these whispers, he felt a dread bloom within him, its tendrils latching onto his resolve. A sense of unease lingered in the air like a veil of fog, unsettling yet alluring. He returned to his lodgings, the echo of the townsfolk's fears trailing behind him. Every shiver of apprehension, every drop of unease was inked into his growing dossier. The story of Windham's disquiet, the tale of the Blackwell dread. As the moon hung low and the stars shone a little less bright, he found himself standing before the imposing edifice of Blackwell Industries. Its monolithic silhouette loomed against the night sky, a sentinel of steel and secrets. The whispers of Windham had led him here, to the mouth of the abyss. His heart pounded in his chest, a drumbeat heralding the unfurling of cosmic horrors yet unseen. With the world asleep and the wind whispering its silent tales, he made his decision. The story was there, within the heart of the beast, a dark secret clawing at the underbelly of Windham. It was a dread-inducing path, but he had always been persistent, if not stubbornly so. He had faced the demons of poverty and risen above. He would face whatever lurked within Blackwell Industries. And so, with his reporter's notebook clutched close and his spirit aflame, he ventured into the belly of the beast, the whispers of Windham leading him on. As the dawning sun cast long shadows on the cobblestones, Ephraim slipped within the confines of Blackwell Industries. The industrial behemoth breathed in time with the morning fog, its exhales shrouded in secrecy. What lay within was a realm removed from the idyllic charm of Windham, a realm of sterilized steel and secrets, an alien landscape that hummed with a disquieting rhythm. Clad in the guise of a janitor, he moved unnoticed within the beast, his heart pounding a symphony of trepidation and determination. He navigated the labyrinth of pipes and wires, every hollow echoing a heartbeat in this mechanized monstrosity. The labyrinth seemed to close around him, the metal walls breathing in a cold, lifeless pulse. His eyes, so accustomed to reading the world, were now trapped in a dizzying puzzle. Everything was metallic, sterile, and lifeless. Yet beneath this sterile surface writhed a monstrous secret. He could almost taste it in the air, a faint, sickly sweet undercurrent to the sterile cold. It tasted of fear, of awe, of something darkly inhuman. "Ephraim Price, right?" The voice jolted him from his thoughts. A man in a Blackwell lab coat approached him, a sheaf of papers under his arm, his smile as sterile as the surroundings. "I'm David, your supervisor. Heard you were new to the job." Ephraim nodded, slipping seamlessly into his disguise, his fear carefully veiled behind a genial smile. Their dialogue unfolded, a delicate dance between predator and prey. Each word David uttered, each direction he gave, Ephraim stored away, pieces in the larger puzzle he sought to solve. "Remember, no one goes past the restricted areas," David cautioned, pointing towards a door that loomed ominously at the end of a long corridor. The warning, coded in corporate concern, held a touch of genuine fear. Days passed in a mechanical rhythm. He was now a cog in the machine, the corporate beast. His persistence carried him through the drudgery, his determination holding the flicker of curiosity alive. He watched, listened, noted, his collection of whispers growing, each one hinting at the unspeakable. One night, under the cloak of an electrical outage, he braved the forbidden corridors. There, within the cold confines of the Blackwell laboratory, he stumbled upon a reality far removed from his understanding. Amidst the tangled wires and sterilized tools, he found a nightmarish tableau. Fragments of conversations intercepted, whispers of the ascendancy echoed within the hollow, chilling him to the bone. As the heart of the beast revealed itself, the reality of his investigation came crashing down. His journey had led him not to a corporate expose, but to the precipice of a cosmic horror, a bleak abyss clawing at the edge of human comprehension. Returning to his lodging, he found his reflection a stranger's, the lines of his face deeper, the spark in his eyes dulled. His story had taken a dreadful turn, his pursuit of truth becoming a journey into the incomprehensible. And yet beneath the terror, he felt a morbid fascination, a chilling allure that beckoned him deeper into the heart of the darkness. With a sense of foreboding, he realized his investigation was far from over. A hollow dread echoed within the chambers of Ephraim's heart as he further delved into the mysteries of the ascendancy. The clandestine term, whispered in hushed reverence within the forbidden corridors of Blackwell Industries, became his sinister mantra, a dissonant chorus in the symphony of his investigation. He felt the fabric of his reality fray as he further unearthed the inhuman nature of Blackwell's secret operations. The labyrinth of steel and secrets he traversed day by day was not merely an industrial complex, but a gateway to the abyss. The pulsating dread, the metallic taste of fear, the cosmic tremors he had sensed from the start were all omens of a forthcoming cataclysm. His nights became haunted with chilling dreams, a haunting procession of impossible shapes and alien geometries. The cosmos itself seemed to warp, stars shining a little less bright, space between them seeming more vacant. His waking hours were filled with an ever-present, eerily resonant hum, as though reality itself vibrated in anticipation of the ascendancy. In his janitorial guise, he returned to the chilling sterility of the laboratory. His encounter with a scientist named Dr. Alara, a woman with ice-cold eyes and an inscrutable smile, escalated the stakes. Their conversation, a dance around forbidden topics, revealed more than intended. A mere whisper of her latest project, an interstellar communication array, painted a terrifying picture in his mind. "I suppose we're always striving to reach higher, aren't we?" she remarked, her smile concealing a cryptic secret. "We always desire to touch the untouchable, to know the unknowable." As he deciphered the cryptic implications, he understood with chilling clarity the gravity of the ascendancy. It was not an event, not a project, but a cosmic call, a summoning. Blackwell Industries was bridging the chasm between humanity and an unimaginable terror from the stars. His heart quaked with a fear that resonated through his bones, an icy dread that froze his veins. Yet there was no retreat for him, no surrender. His resolve, his persistent pursuit of truth, held firm. The whispers of Windham had woven a chilling tale, a saga that demanded its finale. As days bled into nights and the disquiet grew stronger, he documented each revelation, each whisper, each dream. The fear-stricken whispers that began in a quaint diner had led him to a cosmic precipice. His notes, once mere whispers, now echoed with the roaring cacophony of a cosmic terror. Once a chronicler of the mundane, he found himself ensnared in a cosmic play, his role undefined, his fate unclear. His reality, his perception, and his sanity were challenged by the impending ascendancy. Even as his world crumbled, he found a strange comfort in the unraveling madness, an odd familiarity in the face of the cosmic dread. His nightmares held a horrific beauty, his fear a perverse sense of peace. It was a feeling he couldn't name, a feeling that called him into the abyss. He realized then that his journey was far from over. The dreadful, haunting tale was drawing him in, deeper and deeper, into a realm of horror and intrigue. The world of Ephraim Price, once grounded in the gritty realism of a journalist's life, had warped into a maddening vortex of cosmic horror. Each day in the labyrinthine belly of Blackwell Industries painted his reality in increasingly lurid shades of the unreal. The abyss was no longer an entity to fear, but a relentless caller, its whispers luring him deeper into its terrifying embrace. His dreams, once a chaotic dance of alien geometries and cosmic tremors, took a starkly lucid turn. Each night he bore witness to the grandeur of cosmic entities, their forms incomprehensible, their presence a symphony of dread and awe. He began to see them not as agents of fear, but as entities of a higher plane, an echo of the grandeur of the cosmos. A twisted sense of enlightenment began to unravel within him. Dr. Alara became an inadvertent mentor, her cryptic dialogues offering a fragmented guide into the madness. "You know, Ephraim," she began one cold afternoon within the sterile confines of the lab, "fear is simply a response to the unknown. Perhaps if we dare to understand, to embrace the fear, we might just transcend our human constraints." Her words, heavy with unspoken revelations, wove themselves into his thoughts. The familiar dread that accompanied the ascendancy began to transform. Fear made way for curiosity. Terror succumbed to an overwhelming sense of discovery. He was not falling into the abyss, but willingly diving into it, embracing the cold darkness and its enigmatic entities. The night the ascendancy came was unlike any other. Ephraim, within the heart of the Blackwell beast, watched as the cosmos tore itself apart, bridging the chasm between humanity and the beings of the abyss. Dr. Alara, her ice-cold eyes now aflame with a chilling excitement, stood by his side. "Behold, Ephraim," she whispered, "our ascendancy." As reality shattered around him, he felt an eerie calm. His eyes met the cosmic entities. His fears gave way to a profound understanding. He was but a single note in the symphony of the cosmos, a tiny spark in the vast night sky. His life, once dictated by his struggle with poverty and his pursuit of purpose, was now a minuscule piece of the grand cosmic puzzle. His notes, the whispers of Windham that had led him on this terrifying journey, lay forgotten. Ephraim Price, the journalist, was no more. In his place stood a herald for the cosmic terror, a beacon of its dread and majesty. His tale was a testament to the incomprehensible vastness of the cosmos and the insignificance of our struggle against it. As the ascendancy unfurled in its terrifying grandeur, he reached out, not in fear, but acceptance. The abyss was not a force of destruction, but of enlightenment, an echo of the vast cosmos. He embraced the madness, let it consume him, transform him, elevate him. He was no longer the stalwart sentinel of truth, but a conduit for the cosmic entities, a chronicler of their eldritch lore. As the dawn broke, Windham was not the quaint New England town it once was. An unspoken change pulsed within its heart, a dread-inducing rhythm that spoke of a grand cosmic play. He found his purpose not in unveiling the truth, but in becoming a part of it. His tale ends not in horror, but in a chilling embrace of the abyss, a testament to the all-encompassing pull of cosmic horror. We appreciate you tuning in. If you fancied the content, show your support with a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to keep up with our eerie adventures. Eldritch Tales Factory has plenty more to offer. Until next time.